Caitlin Collins, who was in the room, no deal was signed. So we don't even know if that's currently on the table.
Sharing in terms of revenue. So it's going to be a lot of money will be made from the sale and from the use of raw earth. And as you know, our country doesn't have much raw earth. We have a lot of oil.
Yeah, I know. He ate it.
Gas,
he ate it big time.
But we don't have a lot of the raw earth. And what we do have is protected by the environmentalists, but that can be unprotected. But still, it's not very much. They have among the best in the world in terms of raw earth. So we're going to be using that, using it for all of the things we do, including AI and including weapons and the military, and it's really going to very much satisfy our needs. So it's something that just worked out really well. We have a lot of oil, and we have a lot of gas, we have a lot, but we don't have raw earth. So this has just about every component of the raw earth that we need for computers, for all.
He keeps going. He just keeps saying raw earth. Why is nobody... Okay, whatever. How are you going to even... What... That's not even the most significant part of this conversation. Sorry. It's just... Let's just keep going. Sorry. I apologize for caring about this. It's so stupid. It's so stupid to care about this.
I think they're going to have great luck. I think once we make the agreement, that's going to be 95% of it. They're not going to go back to fighting. I've spoken with President Putin, and I feel very strong. I've known him for a long time, and I feel very strongly that they're very serious about it, and we'll make a deal. And when the deal is made, I don't think we talk about security. Everyone's talking about the other day. All they talked about was security. I said, let me make the deal first. I have to make the deal first. I don't worry about security right now. We have to have a deal, because right now, last week, 2,000 soldiers died on both sides. 2,000, and they're losing 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 a week. So as we sit here and we talk, people are getting shot and dying on the battlefield. And, you know, they're not American soldiers, but they're Russian soldiers and they're Ukrainian soldiers, and we want to be able to stop it. And we want to be able also to spend money on other things. We don't want to. This is a tremendous amount of money. And what the Biden administration did was terrible. They were giving money, but he had no security on the money. Europe, as you know, gave much less money, but they.
Him starting with the Russian soldiers, it's also indicative of what his position is. But it's kind of funny where he goes, what Biden did was terrible. And why what Biden did was terrible was not because, like, he didn't force Ukraine and Russia to come to the table for a ceasefire when Ukraine had more leverage. What Biden did wasn't terrible because he didn't actually hastily bring forth enough weapons that Ukraine could defend itself with initially when there were more people in Ukraine, when they had more of a standing military that hadn't been destroyed. He didn't. Like, those weren't the reasons, right? Those were not the reasons why Biden was terrible. It was because he didn't get assurances for the old-ass weapons that we dumped into fucking Ukraine that the military-industrial complex was able to get an incredible return off of. Like, those, that's the real reason. The real reason is he just didn't, like, farm Ukraine harder, which he did. Of course, Biden farmed Ukraine as well, just like Donald